You're expected to be a millionaire before you turn 25.
You say what?
You're expected to have your kids before you turn 30. You're expected to be married before you turn 30. You're expected to have a thriving business.
Make una help me! Eh? Hey!
You're expected to have a thriving career. You're expected to do this and that. Oh, you're expected to have a flat stomach. You're expected to have a big bum. Figure eight. You're expected to have six packs for a guy. You're expected to have all of these things and still be sane. Well, that made me start this series that I titled Unrealistic Societal Expectations that is heavily fueled by social media. And I knew I couldn't cover everything in one go, so I decided to split it into parts. If this is the kind of conversation that you came here for, then stick around to the end. So for every part of this whole series, I'm going to be discussing different things that I think that are very unrealistic. If I decided to put all of these things in one video, we will be sitting here for like 2 hours. When I sat down to write the script of this video, for every one I wrote, there was another one again, there was another one. And it was like an endless list. The more I wrote, the more the list was just expanding. I'm just like, who even made us get here? Like, how did we get to this point? It's just crazy, man. So, yeah, that's it. The very first on my list is going to be the perfect body standard. I really want to know, please. You guys should help me in the comments, please. What is a perfect body? Like, you guys should tell me what exactly is a perfect body. Does it even exist? What is a perfect body? Because what used to be a perfect body before was if you were very slim, quote and unquote, skinny. Then if somebody said something like Abani Derego to you, that's so I don't know if you know if everybody knows, but Abani Derego was one time Miss World, like Nigeria. She represented Nigeria at the Miss World and she won. So she was slim and all of that. So she was like a character that people used to describe somebody and then they go, oh, you're Abani Derego. Or they call you Abani Derego, you'll be very happy. You feel like, oh, you're very slim, you have the perfect body and all of that. Right now, we left that part and then we came to a part where people were like, they wanted the big curves, the slim waist, and the big boobs. I don't even know if there was any other body type in between these two bodies before before this one I'm mentioning now. They were so happy with the fact that, oh, I have a big bum. So in order to achieve it, people now started, different things, going for surgery and all of that to achieve their body. Now, BBL is gradually fading, and we are going to a time where they call it slim thick. You're slim, but you're thick. I'm like, who is even in charge of these departments? Who is there somebody somewhere who's just pressing buttons and just saying, well, this is the end of an era, this is the beginning of another era? Who is giving us these rules? Who is setting it up for us? I don't know, but I feel like then, because me, I was slim when I knew about Abani Derengo. So maybe people who were chubby then would have worked so hard to be slim. They would have tried to eat things they were not supposed, like they would have been eating a lot of things to lose weight and all of that, maybe vegetables and all of that, drugs, pills to lose weight. Then later we now found out that it's no longer the slim ones that are trending anymore. The ones that are trending right now are the people who have some voluminous behind. And then people go back to start adding. The other day I was having a conversation with someone and she was just explaining to me how people get pregnant to add weight and then lose the baby just so that they can keep the body that they got. So you mean to tell me from the bottom of your heart that you think that that thing you did was okay? You guys. So my it all still brings me back to my question: what is a perfect body? And if I was to define it, I would say a perfect body is my body that is devoid of sickness. And that's it. Any kind of body that you have and then you're not sick from it, that's supposed to be a perfect body. A perfect body cannot mean slim waist because honestly, everybody cannot be curvy, have that slim waist, big bum, and all of that. All of us cannot be like that. For example, now Another thing too is even your body types. Some of us don't even take into knowledge the kind of body types that we have. Some people have the pear body type, some people have the rectangular body type, there's the inverted triangle, and I don't remember the last one right now. And most of these things are majorly genes and then your diet and all of that. Now imagine somebody who has an inverted triangle body fighting so hard to have a pear body shape. It can never happen. You're just stressing yourself for nothing. There's nowhere on the I don't think it's possible unless you do surgery. There's no person with an inverted body type, inverted triangle. Yeah. That can suddenly have a pear body shape. I'm going to insert picture so you guys can see. It can't happen. So the earlier you love your inverted triangle body type, I love my rectangular body type. The person with pear body love their own, the better for all of us. I was watching like a couple of videos the other day, and I was just looking at people who it was a video about a girl who had lost her life due to BBL. She went to do the surgery and then she didn't recover well and she passed. And I'm like, God, is it even worth it? Like, I don't even know. And I feel like the people who went to even do these surgeries did it because some people online trolled them. Some, not everybody. Some people did not even think that their body had issues until somebody pointed it to them and said, "See how big your stomach is, and yet you don't have bum bum." And then so she feels, "Oh, since I don't have bum bum, I need to add so I can look more in shape, so I can look more in tune with what is happening right now." And then before you know, this same person loses their life. Guys, it doesn't make any sense. Like it doesn't make any sense. I remember talking to my sisters, one of my sisters, and she was like, "Sister, I don't like my nose. It's too pointed." Yeah. What do you mean by your nose is too pointed? Do you know I have never noticed my nose? Me now. I've never looked at my nose one day and felt maybe if it was pointed or flat, like I don't know, like why would I even notice? I don't even know how to explain this. I've never noticed whether my nose was imperfect or perfect according to societal standard before. That day she said that, I'm like, oh, so people even notice their nose self. And I asked her, I said, why? She said, yeah, because somebody told her in school that her nose was too pointed and then she can see her nose when she looks down. Me too, I looked and said, me too, I can see my nose. Oh, I don't even know that's even supposed to be a problem. The other day she came, she's too tall. I'm like, how old are you that you're noticing that you're too tall, your nose is too pointed and all of that? And then I started talking to her about self-esteem, and all of that, just so that she doesn't grow up to become an adult that does not like her body. So I feel like this is the same thing that happens with adults. You have a certain body type, you don't like it, you want to change it. Every day you're working so hard to change it. You're making your body a trend. When they say it's thick people that are raining, you add weight to become thick. They say slim people are raining, you lose weight to become slim. They say these people are the ones raining. You so when does this whole drama end? Like when are we going to catch a breath and be like, yes, we have finally all gotten to the point where we say we have the perfect body. You guys, there's not same thing with skin. I don't know if there's anything like a perfect skin. See how all of us are killing ourselves with Korean products. Like you don't want to have a dark eye circle. You don't want this. You want the now skincare is good. I do skincare and I advocate for it. I feel people, yes, take care of your skin. Don't let it. But there are some things about your skin I don't even think they can go like 100%. For example, now I currently have like light makeup on, so you can't see it. I have like small, like I don't know if I call them holes, like on my face. Not big, oh, you can't see it if you're not very close to me and all of that. So sometimes I'm like, oh, why is it not just a smooth skin? Why do I have those small holes and all those kind of things? I remember trying to buy one product like that landed me serious acne. After rubbing that product, I had pimples. Like me and acne like this were just I'm like, who sent me work? And after that, I just give up on that. I'm just trying to make sure that my skin is a place where okay, it's okay, like it's fine and all of that. But there are some people who are heavily invested on everything skincare, and I don't think it's healthy. Today, if any skincare comes out, you will use it. If they say that this one is going to make your skin become so fair and all of that, you will use it. People are bleaching like crazy. Every picture you see on social media, the person looks perfect. The picture looks perfect. They've blurred out every form of, you know, imperfection that they don't think that the world should see, because they don't want people saying to them, "Oh, you're not fine," and all of that. That's why I'm so against people who troll people online. If you've ever trolled somebody for their looks, please go and apologize to them. Don't troll people for their looks because they didn't create themselves. There are some people who have battled acne for years. They've used all manner of products. It doesn't help whatsoever. I know when I was young, I used to battle a lot of acne. Like right now, it's no longer like a concern anymore. But and you know that time people always tell you, is it that you're not washing your face well? Is it that you're not taking care of yourself well? Why are you like this? Meanwhile, there are other people who have never battled acne. Their skin perfect. They don't have to ever deal with acne their entire life. And you think it's okay for you to sit down in your room and troll another person and say your body is not perfect, your skin is not perfect. That doesn't, like, it's not a good thing at all. So that takes me back to what I've been saying. A perfect body is a body that is devoid of sickness. You've looked at your parents' gene. Your mom is chubby. Your dad is chubby. Please, why on earth are you trying to be skinny? You cannot be skinny. You can lose weight to a certain level, but there's a kind of weight you will lose. We think that you're sick. Have you guys seen these pictures online of people who are currently taking all these things to lose weight? Ozempic and the rest of them. Have you seen the way they look? They look like as if you push them, they'll just fall. And some of them, they didn't even notice any imperfection in their body until some other person left what they were doing and decided to come and tell them that look at the way you look. So since that day, they've been, oh, I don't like the way I look. I'm not perfect. I'm not good. And all that. And then they try to take things. Omo, there's no end though. Let me just tell you now. If you decide to start, there's no end. You better start loving yourself the way you are, as long as you're not sick. If you're overweight, my love, please lose weight so that you can live long. If you're underweight, please eat well and add weight so that you can live long. But if you don't fall into any of these categories and you're killing yourself to look a certain kind of way that's unrealistic, come out of it. Today's deliverance section, I'm supposed to come with holy water. Let me sprinkle. Come out of it. Please. There is nothing like a perfect body. This video, if you have like siblings who are like teenagers and all of that, I think you should share it with them because they are the ones who are currently suffering it a lot. I read something on social media the other day. The girl was talking about how her friend was always getting, guys talk to her, guys were moving on her and all of that. And because the friend had done BBL, so the friend was having, and she's in her early 20s, let me put that out there. Her friend was having advances, guys were talking to her and all that. She wasn't getting everybody talking to her, and she felt that it was because of the friend's body. She now did her body too, and nobody was still talking to her. So, what did you get at the end of the day? You've done your body, nobody see. That's like double frustration. No? You're frustrated and nobody's talking to you. You're now double frustrated. You guys, they've taken the light. But let's continue, Sha. You're frustrated at the fact that nobody is talking to you. You're going to be double frustrated when you find out that nobody is talking to you and you still have done the body. You spend the money. The money you spend did not yield any results. And your life is at risk. Should we know that BBL started with like our generation, not like my generation, though, like millennials. I think it started with millennials, I may be wrong. And it's when millennials start turning like 80, 90, 100, we're going to know the effect. So for now, we don't really know. Now it's just beauty, 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 and a little bit of debt here and there if your own doesn't go well. Very soon we're going to know how has this thing affected people's life. If you're a doctor here or you know somebody who has done any of these things and how it has affected their lives, please let us know in the comments. Like, what do you think about this whole perfect body thing? Does it exist? Are we just lying to ourselves? Are we just deceiving ourselves? Like getting angry for nothing because the body that you're looking for is not supposed to ever be yours. You know that kind of thing. You can go to the gym, build muscle, build your glutes. Yes, you can, but I feel like it's only to a certain degree. There's a kind of body that you can really never have. Like if you have a certain kind of gym. Do you guys get? There's a kind of hips you cannot have. There's a kind of body you cannot have because that's not the kind of gene that your parents give to you. So you just have to make peace with it and just be happy with yourself. So you guys should just let me know what you think about all of this. The whole social media craze for a perfect body. And let me even ask you, do you think there's anything like a perfect body? If you do, let me know. If you think there's nothing like that, let me know as well. Yeah, that's just it. So expect the part two of this series next week. Yeah, I'm going to be posting other videos on unrealistic societal expectations and things that I think that you should not bother yourself about. Yeah, I hope I covered everything. We'll continue everything in the comment. Drop everything for me in the comment section. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Let me know your comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.